Hey wizards, and welcome back to Storm playthrough here in Wizard101 with Kai Rain Dancer. So we are going to be continuing the main storyline now that we've finished Dragonspire and Wintertusk. So we're going to go talk to Diego, but there's actually a little bit of dialogue with Bartleby in Ravenwood that I accidentally triggered. Thankfully it was recorded, so I'll insert that clip here for you guys.
Young wizard, you have done well to thwart the thief of my eye. It was a shame he no longer had the eye itself. What became of it? I can't remember, but I do remember. Or I imagined? There was more to your quest than one rogue necromancer. A chill wind is blowing, but I can't quite grasp. You must prepare. You must harness magics beyond that of the average student. You must study the practice of Archmastery. So far you have wielded the power of one of the 7 schools, but with diligence, with skill, with mastery, you can harness them all. The Duel Master in Unicorn Way, Diego, he can teach you the finer points. And wizard, beware the shadow.
But yeah, Bartleby told us to come here to Diego to learn a new type of magic. And he has a couple of tutorials for us.
Ah, young wizard! The faculty lounge practically thrums with tales of your victory. A student has bested a professor. A villainous professor.
Yep, we defeated Malastera a few episodes ago.
Haha, impressive. Your defeat of Malastare proves your unusual talent for your chosen school. Thus has Bartleby requested you be taught Archmastery. With this training, you can channel any mystical energy to generate pips of specific magical alignments. These pips enable you to call on a greater variety of spells. Enter the arena, and I will teach you how it is done.
Alright. And yeah, there's going to be a tutorial here. So this tutorial teaches you about your special school pips and also how to use them with more advanced spells going forward. And also how to change what school pips you receive, either in combat and also from your deck. They basically work like power pips for your main school, but if you want to cast an off-school spell, then school pips will act like power pips for those schools as well. Some spells also require specific school pips to be able to cast, and they teach you how to prepare those spells as well. Okay, so that was the Archmastery tutorial.
Archmastery is a lot to take in, I know. But the versatility it offers you should prove invaluable. Allow me to give a jewel to improve your Archmastery rating. Socket it to give yourself an edge against your foes. And you may need it soon, as Professor Balestrom has requested your assistance in some personal matter.
Okay.
Please, go see him at once.
Yep, this is part of that extended pre-quest into the next world. Alright, so I'm here in the Storm School. Let's talk to Halston and see what he needs.
Ah, there you are, young student. I have a most urgent matter to discuss with you. A friend of mine has gone missing.
Uh-oh.
Or, well, his latest correspondence is late, which I realize seems an innocuous enough event, but Thurston Plunkett is as punctual as a clock. That being said, I can't cancel my classes to go check on him myself. But perhaps our best student can be entrusted with the task. Splendid! Plunkett lives in a manor in Regent Square. Check in on him, would you? And if he is well, thump him on the head for making me worry.
Ah, okay. Let's head over to Marleybone. Which is this way. Okay. But yeah. You guys may have seen my covering of the Celestia Prequest here in the test realm video from last fall. And yeah, I also did discuss some of the issues I have with Celestia in that fixing Celestia video, but this Prequest does fix it quite a bit, which I'm satisfied with. Because there was this whole like Thurston Plunkett is missing bit was like totally ignored.
You sure no one's coming?
Positive. Been watching the house for days. Ain't no one come or gone. We have all the time in the world.
Looks like there's some burglars in his basement. Also, his house is quite elegant. He even has a root beer bar. Anyways.
Who's that?
It's just some kid. Get him!
Yeah, alright, let me fix that. I had to change that for the tutorial. Okay, I'm gonna need a few prisms. Okay. But yeah, so wonder why these burglars are here in in his basement randomly. These guys aren't that high in health, so I don't even know if I need a blade. But we'll have to do something here. There we go. Also, that tutorial does explain a bit more about stuff with school pips. And then there's going to be another tutorial coming up in a little bit that explains some of the Gambit stuff a little bit better. Oh, you resisted that. Okay, that wasn't too much resist though.
What the blazes is going on in... Thieves!
Oh. A death hat. Interesting.
Uh-oh. Leg it!
All right then, child. What do you have to say for yourself? Uh-huh. Yes. I see. You don't say. Thurston Plunkett. I have no idea who that is. But if he has been missing for days, we must locate him. Very well. Let us inspect this house for clues.
Yep. Alright, so we have to investigate.
Good eye for aesthetics, but we need to sniff out clues.
I mean, yeah, there's just these like artifacts in the house.
No, no, no.
And let's see, none of that. Oh, there's a relic here.
I don't think so.
These are all strange artifacts.
What a peculiar object. It doesn't look Marleybonian. There's a note. Plunkett, my good man. This is but a small sample of what we found in Celestia. We need your expertise here post-haste. Celestia? Never heard of it. But that monogram, it's from the Spiral Geographic Society. We have our lead. Come along, child.
Keeps calling me child. Alright, let's get out of here. Get out of his house. Okay.
The Spiral Geographic Society is a group of scholars dedicated to discovering the spiral in the name of Her Majesty Queen Victorgia.
Yep.
Their headquarters are just down the street. Let's go.
See? Nobody home this time. Easy pickings.
There's just burglars again.
Halt! Thieves!
I need to stop listening to you.
Stop right there. Don't make me blow my whistle. Hey! Hey! I'll be right back, wizard.
Alright, let's get into the Spiral Geographic offices. Oh wait, those burglars were going in somewhere else. Okay.
I don't know any military secrets. I'm just an editor. I know commas.
Oh, your fear. It smells so sweet. Did you really think you could plumb forgotten depths and find no shadows? But the shadows were there. The shadows were waiting. The shadows were hungry. And you smell so sweet.
Help! Please, somebody help me!
Alright, so I made some temporary gear and deck changes. Well, some of the gear changes are permanent, but... Oh, there we go. I'm first. Umbra Legion? I wonder who that is. And these guys start out with a ton of pips. How close they love getting around the shields with that. I'm already almost dead and battle has only just begun. Okay. I have to wait one more round to attempt to kill them. Oh my god. What are you? Okay. This battle is so annoying. Okay. Man, I didn't even get... whatever. Just critical and kill them, please. Oh, finally. Jeez.
What is this? It doesn't smell of fear. It doesn't smell at all. Could it be? Ah, yes. The flimsy bravado of the hero. She enjoys crushing those. Carry on, then. Sail the forgotten seas. Find her if you can. Let the last thing you ever see be the Umbra Queen resurgent.
Umbra Queen? Uh-oh, that's not good.
Hurry, friend. Let us get out of here.
Alright, let me switch my hat back to what it was before. This one. Okay. I had to get crit on just to win that battle. Come on. Okay. Jeez.
Shadow Weavers. That's what those monsters called themselves. They were quite keen to learn the military deployments of our Celestia expedition.
Uh-oh.
Oh yes, the lost world of Celestia. We found it through good old-fashioned sky travel and sent a team. And in return, they sent a distress signal. Most distressing, that. I was trying to investigate further when those wretched bugs nabbed me. Thurston Plunkett? Why, he's leading the team. And likely in some danger given that distress call. Alas, we haven't a ship ready for sail. But legends tell us wizards of old could craft a key to the Celestian world door. So perhaps one of your professors at that academy could help you.
Okay.
Celestia! Oh my, that's an old name, wizard. One fraught with legend and tragedy. Said to be the home of a strange people who channel the sun, the moon, and the stars, until one day we opened the world door and floodwaters greeted us.
Ah, interesting.
Nobody knows what happened, just that a dark energy pervaded those waters. An unnatural force that spread a primal terror to all who felt it. And Plunkett is there now, amidst these Shadow Weavers and the so-called Umbra Queen. We must find and extricate him. Do you feel up to it?
Yeah.
Top marks then! I think I can patch together an old spiral key, though it may take some time. I'll send it straight to the headmaster when it's ready. In the meantime, there is some additional training that might aid you in this unusual battleground. Do you recall the Altar of the Fang?
Yeah.
Quite right! Your adventures in Krakatopia inspire them to resume their old work in interweaving magical schools. One of their scholars, Rafat, the teacher, requested Ravenwood's aid in these pursuits, and I can think of no better volunteer. Find him in the Oasis while I work on this key.
Alright, yep. Here's that next bit with the another tutorial coming up. Alright, Krakatopia. There's Rafat.
Ah, wizard. Krakatopia has thrived since your defeat of the hated Tuts. Did you ever find the Krakonomicon?
No.
Yes, it is for the best that tome is lost, I think, but the other labors of the Fang still have merit, like balance magic. We invented a new school of magic by blending and fusing the existing mystical streams. A difficult task, but also a dated one. It's time to see what else we can do. How else we can intermingle the magical schools and what new disciplines we can create. We should not be bound by ancient law. We should make new law. And there's but one place we can do it, where we forged balance magic to begin with. Come, wizard, take the boat over there to the remote city of Selenopolis. I'll meet you, guide you to the Blended Grove.
Yep, this is the intro to... This is the intro to Selenopolis as well.
Welcome, wizard, to the home of the Luminaries, the followers of the moon, Selenopolis. Many years ago, Manders and Crocs, disinterested in the constant warring with the Tuts, escaped here under the auspices of the mysterious Moon King. Using the blended magics of this unique nexus, they remained protected but isolated, building a community and traditions all their own. Oh, worry not for the stairs. The children of the moon are wary but peaceful. Visitors are allowed, just rare. Now follow me to the Blended Grove.
Yep. We're just gonna go to the Blended Grove. But, Matthew Dragonblade had a more extensive journey here if you want to go check that out. For higher leveled players, like level 170. Ooh. This area is so pretty. I love this area. Alright.
There are places in the spiral where magic is more potent, owing to a convergence of the ley lines, the invisible branches of the world tree.
Yep. Ley lines is how spiral doors work as well.
It is in these places spell trees are more likely to grow and where rare applications of magic can be attempted.
Nice.
This grove is one of the more unique of these places. A spot where the 6 fundamental schools of magic intersect and the spell trees are interwoven. This is where the Order of the Fang will be reborn into a think tank devoted to magic weaving, to intersecting the schools of magic.
Nice.
I hope you will be willing to help. But first, we must expand upon your knowledge of the schools and their interactions. Enter the training grounds, and I will teach you of the magic wheel.
Okay. And here's another tutorial. This tutorial does a really good job teaching about gambits and how they work. I honestly didn't know too much about gambits before this update came out, so I'm glad they explained it in depth to less PvP experienced players. I also teach the interactions of the schools with the magic wheel, and also define some of these interactions for each school, like with shields for ice and weaknesses for death. Alright, we're done with that tutorial.
This grove and these interwoven spell trees are where we hope to explore magic, its synergies, its counters and influences. You may join us here and choose a second school as an area of focus to weave into your own. The choice is yours. Each school has its own benefits as we discussed. Is that not so, my friends?
Balance complements, it sharpens, it dulls. A whiz that uses it ain't easily cold.
Ah, yes, myth. You know, I once knew a conjurer. Steve was his name. An expert in traps and summons. Never could take the heat. Or leaves.
Attention! Death lurks around every corner. It creeps, it waits, it drains, it weakens, it whispers.
Honey, life is the obvious choice for a support school. We heal with unicorns.
Okay.
Anyone else smell smoke? Is it me? Oh, please don't let it be me. Oh, big fire, kid. Someone needs to control these flames.
Ice is patient. It can shield against damage and wear enemies down.
Hey, give Storm a try. We hit the hardest and the fastest. Of course, we have to watch out for the more durable foes, but who doesn't?
The choice is yours, wizard. Simply speak to your chosen tree and they will guide you in weaving a new school. Just remember, magic is not merely about damage boosts. Look for countermeasures for each school's tactics. When you're ready, you should return to your headmaster. I wouldn't want this to derail your more traditional studies.
Yep, so now we can pick one of these trees, except for the storm tree, which is Surge. We can pick any of the other ones and kind of do like a secondary school. And there's some side quests you can do to gain ranks and learn new spells. But I'm not gonna pick one just yet. But let me know in the comments if you want me to pick one, and Yeah, but I think it's more useful for higher level characters. Anyways, gonna head back to Ambrose now. Alright, let's see if Merle Ambrose has any information for us.
Balestrom has repaired Celestia's spiral key. Now we can go to that strange, star-lost world and learn of its fate.
Nice.
Here you go. For obvious reasons, you have more than earned this.
Headmaster Ambrose hands you a spiral key carved with astronomic symbols.
Oh, yes. There's a distress call from the Spiral Geographic Society trapped on Celestia. Do see if you can help them out.
Yep, so next episode we're going to head to Celestia, the world of the stars, and see if we can find Thurston Plunkett there and, you know, see also about that Umbra Queen that is also involved. So, see you guys then, and bye.